The Chinese have a new way of creating U.S. citizens for their intelligence services and their military. It's dangerous. Chinese couples are hiring American surrogates and having them give birth to their kids in America. Then the Chinese couple comes over after the birth and takes the kid back to China with a U.S. passport. In the 2000s, everybody talked about pregnant women coming to America on tourist visas and then giving birth in the United States to a child with automatic American citizenship. It was called birth tourism. Now the Chinese families are taking it a step further. In the words of Brian Entin, renting a womb. NewsNation senior correspondent Brian Entin is with us now for his exclusive reporting. Brian, is this a one-off thing, or is this actually happening at scale?
No, it's happened tens of thousands of times across the United States. We learned when we went out to California, Leland. We went out to look into the birth tourism scheme because there's been a lot of recent busts involving the feds, even though it's been going on for a long time. And they've sort of got that under control, and it's against the law because these women overstay their visas. They come on a tourist visa, they stay, they have the baby, and then they go back to China. But while we were in California, we learned about this new rent-a-womb scheme, which is almost more alarming because it is not illegal. It's a loophole. This is actually one of the motels that we went into where some of the pregnant women stay. And basically with the rent-a-wombs, you've got these parents in China who spend hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's happening thousands of times. And they pay a woman in America that has the sperm and the egg from China inside of them. They use the American womb. The American woman gives birth to the Chinese baby, and then the baby gets the U.S. passport, but immediately goes back to China with no allegiance whatsoever to America, but is an American citizen. I spoke to the acting U.S. attorney in Los Angeles about this. They are very alarmed. Listen to this, Leland. What happens in 20 years? Is there any concern that they could become spies, that the Chinese government could use them somehow because they'll have the American passport?
Anytime that somebody has a U.S. passport, it means that they have access to the United States. They will give you the example. Child born in Irvine in 2015 goes back and ultimately joins the Chinese military at age 20. Having a U.S. passport, that provides a real national security asset to China and a real problem to the United States.
So they might be babies now, Leland, but just like the acting U.S. attorney said, the concern is in 20 years if they're in the Chinese army and they possess a U.S. passport and they can come and go freely, that is very, very valuable to the Chinese government. And by the way, costs $200,000 roughly to do this, not against the law. The American women make about $70,000 to have the Chinese baby. Leland?
Stunning. Follow the money always. And there's no way to stop this short of what? A law and then somehow trying to change birthright citizenship?
Yeah, I mean, look, there's a couple of Congress people right now. They had a hearing up on the Hill about it last month that are very concerned. It's a loophole. The U.S. attorney is concerned, but there's no way to stop it right now. I mean, obviously, President Trump is looking into the whole birthright citizenship thing, but yeah, they're getting away with it.
Yeah, and already have tens of thousands of babies. So the Chinese play the long game. They always have. Brian, thank you. Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.